Captain.
Captain.
Captain. Captain.
Captain.
Captain.
Captain.
Captain.
Captain.
Captain.
Captain.
Captain.
Captain.
Captain.
Captain.
Captain.
Captain.
Captain. Captain.
Captain. Captain. Captain. Captain. Captain.
Hello, everyone. How's everyone doing today? Happy Thursday, everyone. Or should I say Friday Eve? Happy Friday Eve, everyone. Sorry for being a little bit late and stuff here. I had to take an important work call and stuff right as I was just about getting ready to jump on here and stuff. So took a little bit of my time and everything else, but at least we kind of got the stream started on time. Everybody was able to come out and hang out and stuff for a little bit and everything else like that and get all set. But hope everybody is having a fantastic week. We got some more Amnesia, a machine for pigs to play through and stuff. It looks like we got through like 4 or 5 chapters and everything the last stream. So we're going to be streaming today. We're going to be streaming tomorrow. Remember, tomorrow and stuff, 5 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, we're going to be starting. And then we're going to be doing our kicking off stream with the Nintendo Power Hour. And then we also have our gift card giveaway and stuff that we're going to be doing too. This will probably be our last Nintendo Power Hour of the month. Now, you guys are probably saying, well, Cap, this is the first Friday of the month. How is it the last Nintendo Power Hour of the month? I've got, like, so many things and stuff scheduled for the rest of the month and stuff on Fridays. So, but I was looking at my calendar. We should be able to probably push for about 2 to 3 streams a week, I'm hoping, and everything for the rest of the month. We've just got a lot of different things, including TwitchCon that I will be attending and stuff at the end of the month. That week, we may only have like maybe 1 or 2 streams. Gotta just double check and everything else, but should be, we're gonna definitely be, we should definitely be able to get some good fun streams and everything in there. So this game probably won't take us and stuff throughout the rest of the week. We should complete it and stuff here for sure this week, I'm thinking. And a big thank you before I catch up a chat to Ragna, to MTG, to Miko, and Rio Luca for those hosts. And a big thank you to Ragna and Miko and stuff for those shout outs as well too. So let me catch up with chat. We got Ragna here. Oh man, and we got Miko as well. How are you guys doing? It seems too quiet. Where is everyone? Oh man, I don't know. Maybe still working. I don't know. But we'll wrangle him up, right? Cap is busy looking for a plunger and a mop. No, but you know what? The plunger probably does make sense and everything else with the Mario hat and everything else and stuff for today. Posted new video in Discord. Ooh, cool. I definitely have to check that out and stuff. If you're having a bad day, this is hilarious. It'll cheer you up. Nice. Oh my gosh. And Fritz with the host. Thank you so much for that host there, Fritz. How are you and Aunt Bubba and stuff doing? How is your week been going and stuff, or what's left of it? We got D-Man here. How's it going there, D-Man? MTG, Happy New Year. Oh, man. Just watch streams all day. Well, not Caps, because he'll never start. Okay, all right. I get it. Tired and bored, really. Oh, that's all my life. Oh, about time for making us wait, spin the wheel. Oh my gosh. And then Ragna, thank you so much for doing that shout out as well too. Playing WoW Classic. Nice there, Rio Luca. Nice. Awesome. We'll go with that. Everyone is gone because they're playing World of Warcraft. Probably. I mean, definitely. Tired, got to get used to working full-time. Oh, man, I know. You kidding? The wife, I think, is finally getting used to her schedule on being back and stuff for teaching and everything else since she was off for the summer and stuff as well, too. So let me get this going on our end over here, too, so we can get the video. So, but definitely lots of fun and stuff coming up with this game and everything else today. So you got a GameCube controller. Nice. That is awesome. You know what? The GameCube is just such a fantastic and stuff system. We're going to be playing a lot more games, I think, and stuff from the GameCube. We just got to get through some of these Nintendo and Super Nintendo games. I think that we're going to probably have another on our next poll. We'll probably have more Super Nintendo retro games because we haven't even gotten through like any of the Breath of Fire. We still have maybe some of the Dragon Warrior ones. I mean, Dragon Warrior 2 kind of didn't get as many kind of votes and stuff on it, but that would be super fun to go through and play. There's just so many games, so much. So many games and just so little time. So I do have to ask and everything. What did everybody think about the Nintendo Direct announcements yesterday? I thought that was super fantastic with what they were doing with the Super Nintendo and everything else and stuff on releasing those games on there. So I was super excited to see that. Okay. Oh, mint the badge. I do enjoy GameCube though. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right there, Ragnar. You do have the GameCube controller there. I need to watch the Direct because I just saw the Animal. Oh, did you really? Oh my gosh, they had some good stuff and everything that was a part of it. Everything too. So it was super cool. But let's get going with the game and stuff here. Let me get everything all moved around. We tried to put I tried to find some music and everything else to play, so we were playing some Amnesia. That was some music from Amnesia: The Dark Descent that we were playing right there. Set. Okay, cool. And let's get the game started on up. Missed it due to play Batman. Oh, I know. Well, I didn't watch it live myself either. I didn't get. I was at work and stuff at that point in time. I caught up on it last night. I was watching Samuel and everything last night, and so I was watching it kind of in stages. He kept going back from our back room to wanting to go to the dining room table and play Play-Doh. So, I was kind of watching it in stages. So it was super cool. Didn't miss much. Well, I mean, there was some cool stuff on there. Some of it was stuff that we kind of knew, and they were just given maybe a little bit more of a preview. But it does look like some cool stuff that is going. Started here. All right, cool. All right, so remember we ended up picking up right where we left off, which should be in that cemetery area, I think. Let's see where they end up putting us back to. Not as hyped as everyone else with the new Animal Crossing. I don't know. You know what? It kind of looked cool. It did kind of look cool on that Animal Crossing. I mean, I was getting excited about it. I mean, the whole crafting idea looked pretty neat. Okay, so we are right where we left off. So this is the that graveyard area. New Star Fox that won't suck. Oh, you know what? They even have that Stunt Race FX. I don't know. I never really played that one and stuff on there, but Doom 64 kind of excited me a little bit as well too on there. Stardew Valley kind of make Animal Crossing obsolete. Well, I don't know. I had never really played Animal Crossing myself growing up, but I mean, for a game, it does look super exciting. Some of the things that they released on it. I don't know. I like playing games that where you could craft, and I'm really kind of a fan of Stardew Valley. I was kind of getting into a little bit of Graveyard Keeper. There's just so many games to play out there that does make it a bit tough on which ones to decide on. So, ones to decide on playing. But it does look like it definitely has some excitement to that game. It'll be interesting to see how everything plays out, but it's not going to be released until March. So we'll have to see. Why would it? Princess! How are you doing there, Princess? Livestock and Bibles, wires came up the ground once he lay on the grass asleep. Like serpents they were, and they burrowed into his ears and became his listening. How's it going there, Princess? And thank you so much there, Princess, and stuff. I saw you were lurking yesterday and everything on the Final Fantasy II for the Super Nintendo stream and everything a bit. I do like running those reruns, and remember, we came up with that idea about doing more reruns on some of those days when we really can't stream, so. Ragna, oh my gosh. See what we got in. I don't know. I like getting excited about just new games that they have kind of coming out and seeing what they come up with as well too. And I could probably even see in a game like that and stuff even being maybe something exciting for even like Samuel or whatever. Different premise and the like. It also can appeal to different audiences. Yeah, I mean, you know, you might even be getting some people that maybe aren't into like Animal Crossing, but maybe haven't really been exposed to crafting, and that might even be a jump enough and stuff to getting them into, you know, maybe playing a Stardew Valley and some of those games. I mean, they are pretty cool. They're pretty cool, and I mean, at least for doing them for a stream, if you want to just be able to kick back and kind of relax and not have to worry about too many things. I mean, they do, it does make a lot of sense. Don't share an audience pool, of course. Yeah, I mean, Princess has some good ideas. November 23rd, 1899. Twin candles bent to the will of the central saint, casting their light to the corners of the chapel. Father Jeremiah, I thought, could be trusted with the secret, but he is like all of the others. So the old priest has gone to the holding pens, and his flock, he says, will enter into our world with them, a shepherd indeed. All of these things. Here's the thing we got. We checked that out. The only thing is now we have two kind of doorways here to go through. Maybe we'll start on this one. See what we got. At least we can go that other way. This game is just so intriguing on it. I really want to like go through and like check everything out. Exactly what you're gonna kind of.
Your faith shackles your vision, Professor. It is an iron coffin that keeps you from grasping the future. We require a new deity, one of steam and the wheel, of magnetism and progress. The old god is nothing more than a lamed hog, spitting back offal at mankind.
Huh. I think Stardew Valley is only meh for me. My feelings on Animal Crossing are more mixed. I can't say I would want to play a new one. I sure wouldn't say no just because Stardew Valley exists. Yeah. If you're ever gonna try an Animal Crossing, go with the one on GameCube. You can collect old playable Nintendo games. Can you really? I think I have that one for the GameCube too. I'll have to take a look. I think I do. Like I said, I've never played any of them before. And you know, I almost kind of just because we have so much of an inventory of games, I almost hate to kind of play something new. Obviously, this game and Amnesia and some of the other games that we are going to be playing is going to be newer. I don't disagree with that, but you know, we might. I would like to probably maybe check out the GameCube one. Is it have a story that's kind of linear? I don't know really much at all about Animal Crossing. I've never played it. I was kind of excited a bit with the preview. Walk in the door and the organ starts. The one on GameCube is pretty good. I think I still own it. Do you really? That is so cool. Yeah, I picked it up because I remember Aunt Bubba talking a lot about it, so... So it just seemed really fun. Father Jeremiah's Journal, October 1st, 1899. They flock to us now, where once I had to walk amongst them to bring salvation into their lives. Now drawn by warmth in winter, by the food that Mandus distributes, my church is full and my charges are saved. He walks amongst them when they almost worship him. He will not allow them to work in his factories, claiming that his workforce are specially trained for the new machinery he uses, and that it would be irresponsible, nay, unethical, to risk such precious lives as he sees here. A changed man since Mexico. It is to be praised that in the face of such appalling tragedy, and from the confines of his sick bed, as he is often chained to, he conducts one of the greatest and most benevolent charities in all of London. Not content with the rise to become the dominant food produce business in the land, he distributes his goodwill, his fares to the poor, and they congregate about his kingdom in gratitude. Huh. No Animal Crossing I played had more than a base premise. It's mostly a do whatever you want kind of game. Super chill. Oh, okay, cool. The story is big selling point for Animal. Okay. Gotcha. So that would be kind of like one of those games, kind of like Stardew Valley, where you could pick up and leave off like anytime. So that I'm just kind of thinking that would be almost like good for like maybe a one-off stream, or maybe to kind of maybe take a break or something like that kind of thing. Same type of deal. Sounds like. Play that organ again. Thing was like super loud. Crazy. I don't know if I want to walk down the middle aisle. Created by a guy who was really lonely after he moved. He wanted a game that gave a sense of community. Really? Huh. That's kind of cool. You know, I do like those games where you have to craft different things and, you know, level things up and all of that. I do like those. It's just I find myself wanting to do so much variety and stuff too. It's one reason why you're not going to probably see me play any MMOs. I mean, they're fantastic. I've played some of them. Not very many, but I like the variety. I like playing new games, trying new games, and not getting sucked into playing the same ones for everybody to watch all the time. You know, I mean, to each their own, absolutely. It's just, I think for me, I like the variety of some of these games. I don't even know if I could even find myself, you know, playing like one game all the time. I really enjoy trying some of these new games, and believe me, I've got a list of like some really fantastic RPGs that I want to replay again on stream, but it's just I want to get to some of these new games too. I mean, believe me, I want to play Alien Isolation again. That game was fantastic. So I can and did. Wait, what was that there, Fritz? Final Fantasy 2, aka 4. Okay, that one's locked. I like the community of WoW when I played it in 2005. See, I mean, it would be super exciting. Definitely. But I think it's just for, grab that other one a bit. Went and found. Pigs are all over this game. If you don't like bacon, don't play this game. Because there's pigs all over the place. This place is a pigsty. I said before. Okay. Where? What's that? Here it is. There it is. There it is. Yeah, I was playing early Captain before the Captain Retro name, you know, when I was first streaming. We were playing a lot of Final Fantasy 14. Back then it was the Heaven Sword one, and it was super fun. I really liked it. And I found another community with the Twitch streamer on Classic. Really? That's super cool there, Fritz. We found MMO with that monthly fees. It might be worth checking out. Yeah, I mean, it could, but it's just our limited amount of streams that we do. I just find it a little bit difficult and stuff like that to be able to fit that in. I would feel better if there wasn't a fee or anything else that needed to be done. Really not into MMO games. I don't really want to deal with the pressure of feeling like I have to play a game. Talk to someone. I've got enough anxiety as it is. Super bot. I'm sorry I didn't put a space, but I know they're Princess. I'm sorry. You know what? That bot gets everybody, I swear. At one point in time, I swear everybody's had like one time out and stuff by it without putting that space in there. I was surprised to see WoW had 1.1 million peak viewers on Twitch when Classic came out. I know. I've just seen a lot of people streaming it too. Happens to me a lot. I know. I swear it probably happened to a lot of the mods as well too, you know, but you know, it doesn't have that link protection and stuff for the mods. I didn't check the door. Did it like unlock this door? It sounded like it unlocked something. But yeah, sorry about that there, Princess. The bot, we have that and stuff just so people don't post any kind of links and you guys would click on it and everything else. It's an easy mistake to make, especially if you aren't typing on a proper. Yeah, absolutely there, Princess. I know. And if you're on mobile, it's even tougher. Up to 3 timeouts of TG tisk tisk. One more than what? Banned? No. I don't think so. It doesn't do that. You'd have to. That would have to be manually put in, I think, anyway. Ragnus is giving you a hard time, asking for a friend. No, you have. Oh, 3 currently. Was streaming it a while ago, but ended the stream because I got tired of waiting for skeptics. Was in cave for like 30 minutes. Oh, really? Gotcha there, Real Luke. Yeah, I could see that. A bot that bans is a bot with too much power. Exactly. Why would we give our the only bot that has the power to ban is our very own Versace bot. And he wouldn't just ban somebody just for the heck of it. Not unless they were truly deserved it or you know, went against our rules or something. Sitting around in town isn't fun. Yeah, I know, Real Luke. I can see that. Yeah, you just want to keep going. Want the excitement to keep going. What's Phantom Bot? That thing is evil. Yeah, I don't think we have a Phantom Bot. The worst that bot's gonna do is time me out. And it's only a 1-second timeout, isn't it, too? It's mainly just to get people's attention.
Listen, Papa. Hold the egg to your ear. You can hear the sea.
Have I missed any spoopy moments? No, not. I mean, I've got startled a couple times, but not on this game. Not like that one. That one and stuff on Amnesia, the Dark Descent one. That one was the big one. That one was definitely a scary one. I mean, I was like terrified. Skynet made his bot. Would be a good name for a bot. Yeah, true. Thing like run out. We haven't even seen any like things in the items here. Refilling anything? We haven't picked up any. This seems a bit more simplified than Amnesia: The Dark Descent. 100% would not get it, even as a joke. I think he does want it. What the heck? Wow. Okay. Thing keeps flickering. I haven't seen any like items type thing here. That would show me anything that there is any kind of limit. We haven't picked up any items as of yet. Lantern or flashlight, because lanterns don't do that. Yeah, I don't know. It's really weird. Like the other one we actually had fuel, but I haven't seen any fuel at all. We've been using this lantern pretty much for like 5 chapters. That was scary, seeing that pig-looking thing. Looked like a pig. Electric? No, I guess we ended up picking it up. That mansion. A flashlight lantern. Maybe it was only doing that for effect. Dude, did I just run away from a pig? G-Man with the host! Thank you so much for that host there, G-Man. Certainly has a beam more like a flashlight. Yeah. How's it going there, G-Man? And thank you there, Ragnar, for doing that shout out. Okay. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. This is that dead end. Oh. Where the heck did it go? Is that the pig that goes in the machine? I don't know. How's it going there, G-Man? Certainly had the capacity of a pig. It's a mean bear pig. Super cereal. Thank you there, Ragnar. Oh, shoot. There it is. Not cool. Do a good cap. Awesome to hear there, G-Man. Run. Afraid of the pigs. I don't know what I'm more afraid of. That pig or my light running out. Thank you there, princess. Down those stairs. Are you doing customer service stuff here? Yeah, no worries there, D-Man. No worries at all there, D-Man. Be very afraid. Okay, alright. Watching streams all day. Oh man. And so to the stoking. The workers sing as they work, they sing as they eat, they sing as they make toilet. They are always singing. If you place your ear to the ground, you can hear them still. Yeah, it definitely sounds like a good day. Maybe I shouldn't rely too much on this flashlight. I don't know. I was unable to do Switch Online free through Twitch Prime. Gonna try again and hopefully it'll work after customer service told us to delete and then re-enter our credit card number. Oh! This is a milliseconds win in the Batman race last night. Oh man, welcome back from the lurk there, Aunt Bubba. Another Riddler mission. Nachos are in the oven. Oh man. Alright. I'm gonna place my nacho order. That sounds fantastic. Those sounds fantastic. Well, I guess, you know what? If I was a pig, I'd probably be upset here, too. Because there's, like, all these dead pigs around. Those are so annoying. Yeah, I got 5 keys left, so gotta keep grinding. Nice. Some somber music. Mandis Company Meat Processing Factory, Año 1828. Like you made some progress. You prefer Arkham Knight or Spider-Man? Oh man, that'd probably be a question for him. I want to make sure I'm not missing anything.
Water in his shoes. Always the water, and the sparks of the embers of the wheels. It's too bony! It's too damn bony!
Pretty cool. Can I go in there? I can go in. Looks like that might be like the next area. Let me just double check to see if I didn't miss anything out here. I just like exploring kind of the environment a little bit. That's why I probably would get like lost in playing an MMO for sure. I feel like going all over the place. I swear, I think I took like one stream on Final Fantasy XIV Heaven Sword just by fishing. Okay, alright. I think we are good. We checked all this out. It's all the same stuff, so we gotta go in that area. Kind of shop. This meat processing factory. The eerie music is starting up again. Kind of a storage room here, kind of. Right as you.
These men, Professor, these so-called men of vision, they would shackle the masses to a wheel and turn it till their backs break. All for that opiate, the lure of profit. These fools who lackey them, these priests, these officials, this government, they make pigs of us all.
But what solution, my dear man? How to break a cycle? You cannot simply remove the promise of a better world for these unfortunates. In the workhouses, in the orphanages, the belief in heaven is surely the only succor one can find.
We do not need to wait. We can bring forth paradise now. We can speed the passion. With only a small sacrifice, we can hold the apocalypse. With just a small sacrifice, we can free our shackles and deliver them to paradise now.
I will say Spider-Man because of how much fun I had web swinging. Arkham is fun, but there's so much you got to do with the Batmobile that it takes away the fun gameplay you had in the first two Arkham games. They should just have used the Batmobile as a form of fast travel. Yeah, you know what? Probably. I mean, if you think about it and stuff, kind of almost like a Final Fantasy 15. Where actually in that game they ended up giving you two different ways of doing it. You could do the fast travel, or you could do take the slow road. Piston rooms. I haven't even really seen where you could pick up like any kind of like or any like life item. I don't even think that we have an inventory. Doesn't look like this wraps around there. Yeah. It was a fun idea, but you-man said last night, just so repetitive. Yeah. I haven't played any of the Batman games. I'd like to, though, eventually. Now we kind of have the gist of this game on looking for items kind of to help us with puzzles. The game has evolved in the Dark Descent. And again, well, this is just my opinion here early on still, but I mean, this is like 5 chapters in. Works Manager. Arkham City is the best of the trilogy. Give it a few more years and it'll be retro. I know, right? It's always the running joke.
Hear me, Mantis. I am compromised. Our contacts must be brief and occasional. Beware the wretches who populate this compound. The way you seek is under the pistons. When you meet the saboteur, you will understand everything.
Kind of in here, but I want to. Okay. Funny, they allow us to move the chairs and turn off the lights. Some of them, at least the green ones. Or was close. Have a good look there, MTG. Thank you so much for being here, buddy. Again, if you prefer stealth, Arkham Asylum is better in that aspect. I didn't see this, but... Up. It looks like couple of coal. Just move it. That wraps around right there. October 18th, 1899, a series of collecting vents have been installed along the ceiling at this stage of in the process of stunning and bleeding. The product often expels stinking vapors from its digestive system, which can be collected, condensed, and used in the methane broiler to drive the engine as a whole. In this way, the more product is processed, the more power becomes available to the machine, and productivity is actually increased. A simple stroke of genius, but one that encapsulates the benefits of self-regulatory automation. There's another. 4 is on, going. That looks like 6. The one that needs to go 6, and then 3. 3 is not going. Up there. Turn that on. So. So 3 is going there, so now we just need 6. Four. 6. Here we go. Simplified kind of puzzle. Seems to make sense. Danger no entry to the under piston when machinery is. Pick that up there. One. That's it. Throw another one in. Seems like we were throwing in like at least 2 for each one. For fuel to have them. Maybe. I'm thinking. That's why I'm kind of wondering if maybe they're another one of those. That's a little bit more of the complexity of the puzzle. There it is. Okay. Machine is running. Okay, back to the piston control room. Are your furnaces fueled? Yep. Okay, we got it going. It has an allergy to baddies. I know, right? I think it always flickers anytime there's something about to happen. Seems kind of like a good hiding spot. That's a nice little premonition. Guys, I'm going to take a really quick break and stuff right here. I will be right back. I'll put up the BRB screen. Like it. Put your ear close to the speaker. I'll tell it to you. By the way, what are you wearing? And why am I with Booty? Please, we don't have such trash on our No problem at all. Just awesome having you here. We'll probably go for another about half an hour. Wait, what the heck was that? Oh my gosh. Somebody screenshot this or whatever. That's so funny. Look at that. Alright, we found the couch. We found the couch, guys. Oh my gosh. That's gonna get some attention right there. That's gonna get some attention right there. Oh my gosh. What did I get myself into? Kevin said, that doesn't look straight. Easy. Right?
Well, look.
Hey, get your hands off of it.
Did that just happen?
Save it for the fight.
Am I gonna?
If all else fails, plug the damn thing in. That's right.
Oh, goddamn coffee! I'm out of coffee. Seriously, I'm out of coffee.
And we haven't even. We barely left the parking lot yet.
Hey man, we had a repair to do.
All right, guys. Yeah, and I heard Scarlett has worms now. I mean, that sounded bad. She has worms, WMD. Scarlett has worms, WMD. I didn't even know that was a... No! 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 Captain caught a whiff of booty for just a second. Oh my gosh. Dude, that was close. The hardest item to get in the game. Is it really? Oh! Oh no! That's right. You know what? I remember I happened to, it was when we raided Gullible or whatever like that, and he was saying something about grinding for that. Yes, he got the bear trap too. Yes, yes. Ah, revenge. Sweet, sweet revenge. Okay, let's see. Let me see. Let me see. Yes! Yes! There we go. There we go. You're hungry already? Why don't you have some booty? Three minutes till pay. Oh, of course. Oh. And now Dad calls. And he's like, hello, it's your dad. You've been out there for a long time now. Maybe none of my business, but you don't think it would be a good idea if you took a break? No. Ah, I see. Well, it doesn't make me happy, but I understand your point about the fate of the world being at stake. Click. Beep. I see it.
That was rough. Hurry, hurry, you got 3 seconds.
Oh, shoot. Oh! Last second height.
Yeah,
wow.
that 4 about turned into 14.
Yeah. Wow. Thank you there, G-Money. Yours, like, manic is like Crimson Canine on this rolling. Man, somebody give this guy a Rubik's Cube. Get off my lawn! I need hearing aids.
I got a mic.
The Rubik's Cube one more time.
Hey, I'm not picking on you. I'm actually indirectly like picking on Kubi through Scarlet, I think. Guys, this is a 24-hour stream, so yeah. Since it's a 24-hour stream, I'm not gonna be able to go to the bathroom. So hang on, guys. Oh. Like it. Put your ear close to the speaker. I'll tell it to you. the way, what are you wearing? And why am I with Booty? Please, we don't have such trash on our... No problem at all. Just awesome having you here. We'll probably go for another about half an hour. Wait, what the heck was that? Oh my gosh! Somebody screenshot this or whatever. That's so funny. Look at that. All right, we found the couch. We found the couch, guys. Oh my gosh, that's gonna get some attention right there. That's gonna get some attention right there. Oh my gosh, what did I get myself into? Kevin said, that doesn't look straight.
Easy.
Right?
Well, look.
Hey, get your hands off of it.
Did that just happen?
Save it for the fight.
Am I gonna...
If all else fails, plug the damn thing in. That's right.
Oh. Goddamn coffee. I'm out of coffee. Seriously, I'm out of coffee.
And we haven't even, we barely left the parking lot yet.
Hey man, we had a repair to do.
Alright guys. Yeah, and I heard Scarlett has worms now. I mean, that sounded bad. She has worms, WMD. Scarlett has worms, WMD. I didn't even know that was a... No! 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 Captain caught a whiff of booty for just a second. Oh my gosh. Dude, that was close. The hardest item to get in the game. Is it really? Oh! Oh no! That's right. You know what? I remember I happened to, it was when we raided Gullible or whatever like that, and he was saying something about grinding for that. Yes, he got the bear trap too. Yes. Yes! Ah, revenge. Sweet, sweet revenge. Okay, let's see. Let me see. Let me see. Yes! Yes! There we go. There we go. You're hungry already? Why don't you have some booty? Three minutes till pay. Oh, of course. Oh. And now Dad calls. All right, I am back, everyone. Sorry about that. Just wanted to get a bite to eat and everything else. A quick restroom break. All right, let's get back to it. Now that pig-looking thing was down this way, so we got to be careful. I don't know where the heck that thing is, like scary going around right there. And it almost looks like that same color as that pig. Oh, that closed. Where in the world he is? Must have just barely saw us. Maybe this is it, where we have to get. Okay, maybe over this way. We going in circles here? doesn't it? Something. Barely see him. He's right there. Bacon, dude. That way, you might be safe going over this way. Okay. Gotta stop sneaking around here, though. Gotta figure out what we gotta do down here. Is there anything we could pick up? We're gonna take a chance. So what percent you are through this game, Cap? When we started the game, we started chapter 5. October 21st, 1899. The product moves now into the bleeding. A system of spring-loaded blades are arranged here. Tension is built via a series of springs that run along the bleeding line, using the momentum of the product itself to build up the energy for the action ahead. The blades are released at a point of optimum tension as the product passes them. The combination of the speed of release and the sudden stop against the rubber buffers at the side of the line sets the blade spinning rapidly enough to cut the throat of the product. It is a clean, sympathetic, and efficient process. The product then continues along the line, and the natural bleeding process is allowed time to occur. The blood collecting in the angled basin at the foot of the line. Secondary spring blades are positioned at 2 further points along the line. Should the mid-level rubber buffers continue to be manipulated, in the form of a semi-bled product thrashing or twitching, these movements automatically form the basis of the spring energy required to send the next bleeding blade into activity. Interesting. Gonna party like it's 1899. Exactly, I know, right? Chapter 5 of, I don't know. I think they're 15, 20. I forget. I looked at it just a couple days ago. But I'm thinking by the end of the week we should be finished with this game. It's not a very long game. It's not a very long game. It literally is. It takes less time to beat this game than Amnesia, The Dark Descent. But then again, it is a blind playthrough, and if we do get stuck, it could take us a bit more time. So we will have to see. But yeah, it's not very long at all. See, this area is all dark right here. Yeah, in addition to trying again on Twitch Prime, Nintendo Switch free online service, it's also time for new free Epic PC Store games. Oh my gosh! Man, they got you busy tonight there, buddy. I'm still playing Amnesia the Dark. No, it's a different game. Looks the same. Yes, yeah. We're done with Amnesia the Dark Descent. Now this is Amnesia, a Machine for Pigs, and then we're done with Amnesia. So, yeah. So we completed that a few days ago, but I can completely see. Yeah, it's kind of like, what? You're playing Amnesia still? Yeah, different game. Different one. 16. Okay, cool. I knew that there wasn't as many chapters as like some of the other games. What was that? We just ran past that one part. Cool. When all those re-release Super SNES games, a new controller to the massive content for the Switch eShop. Yeah, absolutely there, D-Man. I know, I'm super excited too. I was almost, I didn't have time, but I was almost kind of like, maybe I'll play a couple, I was almost going to like start up a game of Super Metroid or A Link to the Past or whatever, or Super Mario World. I was kind of excited about doing that, just being able to play it on the Switch and on the go and capability. So watch K9 play this last Halloween. It's not, yeah, it's not. It doesn't sound like it. This whole area is just dark here, so I'm guessing maybe we need to power up one of the machines, maybe? Like this one is dark. Like, how do we get these going? Yeah, I'm super happy about that Super Nintendo. I'm gonna probably pick up that controller too. That Super Nintendo controller. It is really cool. Like I'm going in circles. Whole area is looking the same. Yeah, 29. Yeah, it was $29.99, which it was, which actually is pretty comparable to the NES ones that they had for the for it, because that was $60, but you got two. So. Okay, that's back where we were at. Yeah, absolutely there. I doing down here? This area. See, I just went completely in a circle. What am I not seeing? Look, all these areas that are in complete darkness are like probably where we need to do something. But I don't know what. That whole note is telling us kind of like the process of everything. Come back over this way. This is creepy as all hell. Chemical transportation danger, highly corrosive, highly flammable. Pick up any of these. There. Okay. He says a change of scenery. Change of scenery is good. Change of scenery means progress. Okay, this looks like the other end here. Wonder if there's something we have to pick up from this side and move to the other side, maybe? Danger, X storage danger, no naked flames. Naked flames as opposed to completely clothed flames? April 30th, 1899. The crate arrived this morning, and I had it delivered directly to the workshop. The body is remarkably preserved, although there is a subtle yet nauseating stench of damp and rot. It is humanoid in shape, but has suffered severe skeletal deformity. Remnants of leather straps encase the torso, which is deformed, the evidence of substantial muscle mass and displacement. It is difficult to ascertain whether this unfortunate is the recipient of some barbarous surgery or was born deformed, and an attempt to force his gnarled body into some semblance of humanity was made. What he is I cannot tell, but I smell the orb upon him and suspect my great-uncle's presence in his curious condition. So it can be done. We could reshape the body into a tool, accelerate the processes of Mr. Darwin's evolution. But here my great-uncle and I part company. He chose men as the subject of his experiments, but men are difficult to control and rotten with sentimentality. No, we require a new creature for our chattels, loyal, clever, strong, easily sated. Interesting. So that is kind of like some of the connection to the other game. I'm guessing that his uncle that he was talking about was our character in Amnesia, The Dark Descent. Daniel. Made it to number 4 in points. I'd like to thank the Academy. Oh my gosh, wow, number 4 in points. Pro lurker there, princess. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Almost like wondering, like, is there something more with this? It's hard work, but it's worth it. Absolutely. You know what? You're gonna have like points for like tons and tons of giveaways. Hopefully you'll be able to tune in tomorrow and enter into the gift card giveaway. You obviously have enough points. See, this is the only thing that we could really kind of interact with, or at least like, no. Oh. I guess that's where we had to go. In the nest of eggs, the factory is quiet now. Stumbling the alley, and wrench hung loosely from his hand, oil and grease dripping off it, looking like blood in the halfway. Fritz is number 6. He's only been following for about a year. It is crazy. I don't think there's a stream that Fritz misses. I don't think so. Dedicated. Exactly. And how are you doing there, my fault? Great to see ya.
Quickly, Mandus, find the entrance nearby. The children weep in the darkness, and the flood waters continue to rise.
Had a great day helping my neighbor. Nice. Nice. Wow. Creepy. Able to grab some. Oh, okay. I scored. I'm back. What's up? Oh man, we got to another area there, Rio Luca. Got to another area. Have to check to see what chapter we end up on and stuff here. You know what, Ragnar? Can you keep track of the chapters for me? Since I know you looked it up and everything there, maybe just have it kind of handy. I'm kind of curious to see like what chapter we end at and stuff. Then I don't have to kind of look at it. You said that there was, how many was there? 16 chapters, right? July 15th, 1899. In order to facilitate assimilation of tissue groups, a compound is required or the cells will not bond. Disposal of non-bonded subjects must be immediate and using incineration or we risk continuous animation without form. This is unpleasant. A simple compound of 1 part Brennenberg infusion vitae to 1 part orgone monad dispersal fluid is sufficient. This can then be administered intravenously to subjects following reassembly to maintain bonding. The compound is unstable and highly light reactive. Once in the body, the Schumann lamp can be used to activate the compound, but outside the body is highly corrosive. It can even destroy small quantities of metal. Wow. She's finally got her state ID registered to vote and got a bank account set up and filled out the form so she can get her social security. That's awesome there, my fault. 16, yeah. This is 6. Is it 6? I know that we started, I think, 5. So, I don't even know what this area is that we're in. We were in, like, that factory-looking thing, that, piston area. So, I'm just kind of curious if you could just kind of keep us, like, on track, just so at least we know by, like, the end of stream, kind of where we, maybe end off at there. I mean, I don't mind glancing at a walkthrough. I just try not to look for any kind of spoilers or anything. Trying to figure out kind of where we're at for timing's sake. Good thing is we got a good dedicated 5 hours and stuff tomorrow night that we'll be able to do, and then Saturday we'll probably get maybe 3 hours. So, hey Gap, how'd your summer go for you? Hey F4, how are you doing? Long time no see there, buddy. It has been going great. How you been there, buddy? Miss the heck out of you. I hope your summer went well. Miss the heck out of you. I always keep track of my my viewers. You spend any amount of time in the channel and stuff. I'm always wondering what happened to our buddy F4. What happened to F4? Doing all right. That is awesome to hear. That is awesome to hear. Been working lately. Oh, super cool. Super cool. Well, check in from time to time and stuff, at least in the Discord. Just say hey. At least. Oh. That's not cool. Not feeling too great right now? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that there, buddy. Hope I could help you get your mind off of things. Distract you for a little while. This is the way that we should be going, or the other way. Isn't this? It's linear than that other area. We're getting all turned around in that other area. Just had a killer headache all day. Aww. Is that other door anything? Silence, do not startle or upset the acquisition. Where they keep the pigs. August 20th, 1899. Amnesia. Yeah, we played through Amnesia: The Dark Descent. Now we're doing Amnesia: Machine for Pigs, and then we're pretty much for the months of September, October. We're going to be playing some scary games. So, got some ideas in mind. Haven't really decided 100% yet and stuff, but we should be finishing this one up actually by the end of the week, I'm thinking. Took delivery of another batch of imbeciles today. They are the sorriest specimens of humanity I've ever seen. No one asks where they go to. The authorities of Bedlam are simply happy to reduce the overcrowding in their teeming, stinking halls. We measure their skulls, check their teeth, we give them laudanum to pacify them. They wait in line, livestock, dull brown eyes, and filthy skin. Many soil themselves as they wait. Into the manipulator they file in silence. I hear the hissing of gas. I hear the dull groaning as teeth are removed, as bones are reset. I hear the pigs screaming. We have removed all the mirrors. After the process, it is their reflections that trouble them the most. Afterwards, when they sleep, I walk amongst them. My children, I whisper to their dreams. You are my children now. I have children once again, and your forms, imperfect, will be the engines to make my own blood flow again. Jeez. We played The Dark Descent, but never finished it because... Oh, man. You know what? We were in the middle of playing that game and stuff at one point in time, but it was back when I wasn't going to end up coming back to stream at that point. So it was really great to finally finish it.
Over there, place it in the corner. What? You think I speak Prussian? Do I look like an inbred hog, sir? Who gives a damn what it contains? Just set it down carefully and leave me be.
Dark Descent indeed. That way. Right there. I just don't want to be that close to him. I don't know if he like smells us or what. We snuck past him. Okay, go ahead and catch me up on what I've missed. Missed on the game, missed on life.
The lift has been sabotaged. You will have to find another way to the tunnels. Take care in this place, Mandus. It is the crucible of the evil that stalks these corridors.
Big people run. Now you're caught up. I know, right? Also pre-ordered the Final Fantasy VII remake. Nice. Gonna give the Nightmare game a shot. The Nightmare game. That's so funny. Introduced you to that game. Cool. Remember when 2024 rolls around, you'll have to pay for that Final Fantasy VII remake. Figure why not? Gotta face my fear at some point. I think we're clear of that big. Oh, bad idea. Oh! By the way, did anyone see the Daku Other Gaming journalism story about harassment at Rockstar? No, I didn't. What is that all about there, D-Man? August 4th, 1898. Were experiments with Compound X. Took the dog and injected it with strychnine. Strychnine, okay. I didn't even know that's how you spelled it. After the expected convulsions and spasming, it died just after midnight. I immersed the body in a large tank of Compound X and introduced an alternate current via induction coil for a period of 3.5 minutes. Partial return was induced. However, damage incurred prior to death was retained upon revival, meaning the dog continued in the acute state of strychnine poisoning until I put a bullet in its soul. But drowning? Perhaps, yes. It is, after all, known to be the kindest of suicides. If you were to drown, replacing the fluid in the lungs with Compound X should theoretically be perfectly possible as a revival method. So overall, the hostile work environments of video game developers don't like it. Quit. When everyone warns the new employees about this guy, 20-year veteran who I think was technically based in New York, but came to the Carlsbad office all the time. Huh. This is crazy. Progress? Was this where we were at? Oh, shoot. Agree. The stories are sadly a dime a dozen, Ragnar. This was made on male groping and lap dancing pressures and icky stuff. Everyone said this guy pissed off and yell and fire people on the spot. Oh, jeez. Wow. Really hit home for me as I looked up their LinkedIn's and it said the accuser left the industry. Huh. Wait, back where we were at. Is it? Yeah. We walked past that thing. Know if we went all the way through this way. I know, right? Researched what for and saw he is getting a physics PhD at Cornell now, but went to undergrad at Harvey Mudd. Wow. Close to home. A warning. Inflamed it is, burning it does, bleeding from each hole, fore and aft, leaking down my legs, blood and excrement. My lungs are in my vomit. I pass clots of my organs now onto the filthy stone. Drink this, he says, and I did drink it. I did do that, because of the changes. They ripple inner me. My teeth sneeze out and scatter like mice in the dark. I cannot find them all. Gathered what I can, pushed them back into my gray gums with my fingers, but the nails are all weepy and falling out. Drink it, he says. It'll help the running of the fever, because not us all can take the change. On the other table, a beast under a blanket. I never wanted to see under that. But he drank it too. He passed it under the blanket, and I heard it drink. Dear God Almighty, how can a man so much blood and still live? Wow. Perhaps in my neck of the woods, yeah. A very, very prestigious math science only school. I also went to college of it, so it really felt like someone going against my family. Yeah, that is crazy. Huh. It's pretty close now. I know. Maybe it's the thing that's doing that stuff. Oh.
It fell onto his hands and they eroded in front of me. To stumps. To stumps. Next time we will use an equal mix of infusion vitae and orgone disperser. No, just take him out. You can dump him in the river for all I care.
Oh my gosh. Never been to Delaware, but I've been to Baltimore. Yeah, Cap, I actually visited Palmdale over this. Did you really? Nice. So you were out here in California then, huh? The pig demons from original Doom were scarier. Yeah, I do too. It's just, man, I was not expecting that. This is like literally where we came in. I was there for about a week. Oh, cool. We should have looked me up. That's close by, but I guess it's in the same state. Pigs from Duke Nukem were the scariest, man. Oh, okay. I see it now. You have to put these things in this. Yep. That's where they sent. Alright, so we got one. Gotta get the other two. Okay, cool. Yeah, I was just there enjoying the weather with my girlfriend. It was nice. That's awesome. That is super cool. Like you had fun. Is there anything more? Oh, like shortcut. Okay. Right. Probably that one. Creature. Where'd it go, though? There's that one. Wobblers with the host! Thank you so much for that host there, Wobblers. How are you doing there, buddy? Great to see you there, Wobblers. How are you doing? How is it going? It is super late there for you. What are you doing on this time of night? I know, right? All good? Awesome. Have to get ready to go to sleep. I'm getting glued to WoW. Nice. Nice. Well, it is so awesome to see you there, Wubblers. I saw you ended up joining Bud Padgett's Discord. I think, right? Yes, yeah, I'm part of that Discord as well too. Bud is a fantastic friend of mine. Okay. Right there. So do we have to have different, are these different ones then? Maybe? Thought it was on it already, but seems I wasn't. Oh, gotcha. Gotcha, yeah. Yeah, no, Bud is a fantastic streamer. Definitely. 3:25 a.m. Oh my gosh. Okay. Alright, well, it looks like that one's didn't do anything. Went this. Well, we've gone through all of this, so. In 1025 here, it's not that bad. It's true. You're Eastern. There we go. Welcome back from the lurk there, MTG. That is such a great sound effect. These are different sizes. Yep, there we go. Okay, so now we just need one more. But was that a dead end right there? Wasn't it? All right. Ida and Kim. Well, it is great to see you back there, F4. Please, absolutely do not be a stranger there, buddy. Reach out to us anytime. It is always great to see you. I always enjoy seeing people come back and hear about how everything's going. Right, Captain. Thought I would send my viewers your way and about to hit the pillow. Just recently got back into streaming. Would love to stay, but sadly I can't. Peace out. Alright, no worries there, Wubblers. I completely understand. It is super late for you there, buddy. No problem at all. So real life scary story time? Been a rough 6 months. I almost lost my grandmother from surgery. She made it through. Oh my gosh there, Wubblers. I'm sorry to hear that there, buddy. Glad she's doing better, though. Scary. Quick flex. 3 years, 4 months. Oh my gosh. I was sitting here and saw something run across the floor. Not sure if it's a mouse or a spider. Either way, I sprayed a lot and layered traps. Oh my gosh. That sounds scary. Oh, the cooldown. Oh, man. Boss man! How are you doing there, boss man? Great to see you there, buddy. That's where I'm lacking. Yeah, the points and the hours. Now you could just gotta hang out with us a little bit more often. Or at least even just leave up a lurk there, buddy. Grab some points. Do it. Do it so you can get some points. We're doing our gift card giveaway tomorrow night, too. Oh, the cooldown, yeah. If you got a spider large enough to make you believe it's a mouse, that's way worse. Yeah, that's true there, Ragna. Oh, well. Oh, man. Boss man, I think you got enough points for tomorrow night. You can have yourself awesome gift card. You know what? This, okay. That is a smaller one. That looks a lot different. That looks a lot different. Why, it's a scary story. Yeah, you need to plan a trip to see your brother so we can get some beers. Oh, I know. Oh, I know. I would love it. I would love it. I know. So, boss man, did you have you met him? Have you met him? I know somebody from Colorado or from Oklahoma said that they met him or something like that. I thought. Remember, there was a wolf spider in my hallway that was the size of a dinner plate. Not gonna lie, I thought that was the end of my life. Oh my gosh, I would be scared to death there, F4. I would. Oh no, I just I live really close to him. Yeah, you do. Oh man. Okay. Because there's quite a few people and stuff that I know that live kind of around that area. So it's under an hour away. Oh my gosh, that close? We would definitely have to grab some beers for sure. For sure. Wait, this thing looked a lot smaller when I grabbed it before. What the heck? What in the heck? Not cool. Not cool. So do these things have different things on them? Let's see, BIV. That thing looks like the small one. It's OMD. Okay, so that's what these other things. So BIV, OMD. So we need to like look at the bottle and see which ones they have. Funny how people are so intimidated by things 10 times the size. I know when we're 10 times the size, seriously, like 45 minutes in Oklahoma City is in between us. Oh my gosh. You know what? You know where we need to go and grab some beers is Bricktown. Bricktown would be fantastic. Bricktown would be a fantastic place to go and grab some beers. I love that area. That was such a cool brewery that we went to, that Bricktown brewery. And just that cool area. So, and I think that's close to Oklahoma City, right? I've only been to Oklahoma, I think, just a few times, so. Yeah, bar hopping in Bricktown. Oh my gosh. That'd be so cool. It's in Oklahoma City. Okay, cool. Cool. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. That is awesome. That is really cool. I would totally be on board. Yeah, actually, I think that they're supposed to be coming out this way. To visit, but yeah, my wife and I and stuff. I don't think my wife's been to Oklahoma. Like 15-20 minutes from my apartment. Oh, cool. Almost guarantee in your only Delaware viewer, Cap. Maybe. I don't know. Could be. Also, Cap, kicked out my trouble-causing roommate, and now I have an office for streaming. Fixing it up now? Oh my god, that is so cool! That is awesome. That is really awesome. Okay, see Area 2 totally doesn't start stalking. I know, I wasn't going to say anything there, my fault, but I was like, I'm sure my fault is pretty close by. I'm sure my fault pretty close by from there. Edmund? Yeah, my fault was in more. Okay, so we need to find that up. So this is, let's see. It was like another area where they had... What is this? This is that BIV, so we don't want that. Don't want that. I already got... Kind of cool. The only thing is this has been very time... Okay, so we've like checked out that area like crazy, like these little underground paths. We've gone both of those ways. We checked out those. What is this one? You don't have a wait. What does that sound like? BIV. Yeah, we don't need. What happened to it? Like disappeared. Is that where it is? Well, cool. I could use it. Make it bigger. Okay, we don't need that. The Maze Morris still there. Good where I'm at. Everything else can blow away. We have another one for B-Town bar hopping. I know, right? From Delaware. He's from Minnesota. Formerly, not there anymore though. I am from Delaware. Fritz. Oh, that's why he was saying. Okay, all right, I gotcha. I missed that comment. Liar. Though I'm automatically out as DD, can't drive. Ah, no worries. I wouldn't expect you to anyway. Wouldn't expect you to. Kidding. Was quoting Wayne's World. Wayne's World. What is this thing? Okay, we came up this way, but... Jaskers. Sit in the chair, they say. Have a good time, they say. Gotcha. Not much of a drinker, so meh. Only thing I've tried down in town has been the pub that was Blueberry Pale Ale. Oh, cool! Lift just a crawl. Pub crawl. Big fan of the Shinerbach. Oh, that sounds awesome. That sounds awesome. Okay, we have like scouted out this whole darn area. Where are these? Where is that? Watch us in this drawer. Nope. Not in the drawer. I mean, at least we know what we're looking for. Gosh, what a pain. I know 2 years, 8 months, 6 days, 16 hours, 23 minutes, and 34 seconds old. My folks like Shinerbach. I wasn't impressed, but again, I'm no drinker. Refuse to believe that he's already 2. I know, he's 2.5. Little guy, he's doing good. He's actually been going to preschool now, so it's been an adjustment to say the least. So, already too old for Pokemon. Never too old for Pokemon. Exactly. I mean, heck, I got into Pokemon. I even got into Pokemon. To be too old for Pokemon. Can I get another one of these things from here? Over. I'm looking everywhere. Pokemon. And the only ones that's like hanging around, right? Still missing. It's crazy though. Like, get on in there. Gotta find a third. Jeez. Yeah, if I would have known this to begin with, I probably would have been more careful. Got my copy of Blue 20 plus years ago. Oh my gosh, nice. Yeah, I just bought a sealed copy of Red last. Did you really? We've actually been giving away retro games. You missed it. We gave away a copy of Pokemon Yellow, Pokemon Red, Pokemon Blue, Pokemon Silver. Next month we're giving away a copy of Donkey Kong Country, and then we're gonna give away a copy of Pokemon Gold. So those are on the list. Well, I was a junior in high school. Nice. So now you have both. Oh, you just need yellow? Oh man, you could have won it. You could have won it. Gonna do some catching and stops tonight. Didn't play those 2 weeks I was gone. So jonesing. Got about 20 new friends on it. So now I have to get some gifts to give. I know it has been so tough. Like, the area where I go to like grab some of the closest gym and everything else too. It's not very far away, but it's sometimes, especially when I'm like working from home, it's a little bit tough to get out. Catching Pokemon Purple, Pokemon Brown, Pokemon Teal. Hey, Haster, how are you doing there, buddy? Great to see you there, Haster. How have you been? We did see one of them in here, didn't we? I need this canister. Where is the canister? Where can it be? Where can it be? Don't shut up anyone who has been following longer than me. Cash App. Yo, well, I just finished an optional boss in Remnant that took me like 2 hours to beat. Oh my gosh, wow. Almost like those bosses and those levels and stuff like that in Bahamut Lagoon. That game was beast. Lucky that I have a stop I could hit just on the other side of the apartment complex. But it's a stingy stop and doesn't give me gifts. It's not often. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. So it's sometimes tough to grab those. I'm terrible. I have like so many, like, I've like literally been like, I need to stop like getting Pokeballs. I have so many Pokeballs. I like have like probably 100 extra Pokeballs that I like literally need to get rid of. I just have not been catching as many Pokemon lately. On original Game Boy, I believe they couldn't fit all the Pokemon on one cartridge since they just been exploiting people. The Undying King lived up to his name, to say the least. Oh my gosh, wow. The Undying King. Definitely does sound like a fight and a half there for sure. Darn thing. Gonna look. I'm like gonna tear this place apart. I need that one canister. Where is it? Me too, Captain Retro. Pretty fun. Okay. Not the canister. These are not the canisters I'm looking for. Grab one of those. I'm playing some DayZ just randomly. Pretty fun. Something to just jump you. I know! Him too. We actually have not run into anything. I think the pig has given up on us. The pig has just decided to disappear. He's like, you know what? Screw this guy. He just keeps going around in circles. And I'm done with him. I don't want anything to do with him. So, I'm just to go and leave. Always remember the chairs are your most valuable weapons, Cap. Yeah! That's how I feel. Are you freaking kidding me? Is this it? Is this it? No! That's not even it! I swear, I'm putting this thing in there, and I'm still setting it off. It's something. It is something. I was gonna say, if that was like it, how the heck did it get behind there? Like the 30-minute canister. Or longer. And tripped up quite a bit. You've like looked. That canister has gotta be it, but it doesn't have the right stuff on it. I think it's the canister we're looking. Get a clip of that. What about the canister? About the Twinkie? Come on. You. Come on. Told the entire place where he's at. Wait! It worked! Is it? Is it in? No! What the heck? Are you serious? Is that in there or not? It doesn't even look like it's in there. It didn't like snap in there like the other ones. Something happened. Well. Oh, the canister rage? Definite canister. Okay. You know what? I think we literally were able to push that button. We just been wandering around here for like 30 minutes. Because that canister, I think, was back down here. I don't even know. I can't even. Nice knowing you. Yeah. Hey, progress. Progress is my middle name. We need to get progress. Breaking. Right there. This thing open now? Not even open. What? What happened? What changed? If here. We came in. Just sealed these things down. Yo, Cap, I don't remember much about this game. It lives up to its name. Yeah. Actually, this one's not Dark Descent. This one is a Machine for Pigs, so different game. Different game. Captain Progress Retro. Exactly. Exactly. Okay, so we pushed the damn buttons. But what opened up? Nothing. We just like locked ourselves in. Lock the doors. Why did we do that? Our legs. Open there. Switch somewhere. Which was that one? That's what closed things up. I watched someone play through the whole game last year. I remember very little. Well, it makes for a lot of good return gameplay, right? Amnesia, you won't remember this game. Fond memories of that game, I just don't remember what they were. Like, literally, we have this. All locked. Like, searched all. Canister Rage is a good band name. I know, right? Oh my gosh. So we keep coming up with all these good band names. If you learn anything from my stream, band names. You can at least get some good band names. That's what we're here for. Close that out. Literally, I checked out. Band name with that many names. You could use them as album names. Yeah, exactly. Just saw on Xbox One there's free play days this weekend of Madden NFL 2020. Oh, cool. What's it like sitting there? Wait. This is different. Different looking one. Oh wait! It spit that. Did it spit that out? Maybe not. That's the one that we need. Things are just like sitting in there. Madden isn't very good. Made the mistake of pre-ordering it. An Epic Games PC store has Abzu and The End Is Nigh free now, and some game called Contrarian free next week. Ah, nice. 10 hours away from going on to the board. You are there, D-Man. It was fun, very chill. You can tell people who made the journey worked on it. What maybe we have to do? Looks like whatever we did here ended up. This looks like something. But where we have to do? Set it right there. Any of these things? Like something. No. Just a guess. Have you played Resident Evil 4 on the channel? I have not played Resident Evil 4 yet, no. We made it through 3, though. We did play 3. Never played Flower or Journey of Abzu. Played, you only play one of them, I'd recommend Journey. There we go. Thank you, Amnesia. Thank you very, very much. I really knew that one. Evil 4 is so good. I haven't played it yet. If you do, make sure you play the Wii version. It's a definitive experience. Huh.
Down here, Daddy.
Delay.
Faster, faster.
How in the world? Okay, so that was a subtle hint and stuff in that thing that it would probably made some kind of like acid type thing. Still, it's like I swear I'm paying attention to these subtle things. Why in a hole? Oh. This leaking world. The bottle of gin was empty. Sleep seemed impossible. Above the skyline of London, he could only see the temple rising into the smog. Settle nothing. We want you to play Resident Evil 4. You're welcome, Cal. I've started an uprising. We're like really close to kind of end time, but okay. So what chapter are we on? What are we on right now?
Isn't it dangerous allowing this filthy discharge to collect so close to the core?
We can use the flow to drive the turbines. There will always be a torrent of excreta flooding through these tunnels. We can use this to supplement the steam production and ensure constancy.
Dear God, the stench! This fecal matter is the true product of the age.
Yeah. You still have to play Bounty Hunter, though. I do, and I have it. I got it. I think I have it on two systems, I think. I do. Useless piece of fecal matter. October 22nd, 1899. Naturally, once bled, the product must be scalded, dehaired, and scraped ready for gambroling and evisceration. For this, we pass them through the steam reservoir, which is kept at a constant temperature by passing excess high pressure venting from the engines via the boiler and series of large copper pipes into a stone chamber just below the workhouse. At the center of the machine, there is a component that must be kept at consistently low temperature, which controls operation of the processing of product throughout the system. Alongside this, refrigeration is of the utmost importance in retaining product quality, and this also requires heat to be removed from certain areas of the machine. Two problems are therefore combined into a single solution: the removal of heat from some areas and the requirements for increased heat in others. Conducting panels draw heat using the principles of convection, regulated by the boiler, and sending freezing air along one set of pipes in one direction and superheated vapors in another. Okay, so it sounds like we got to be working on this machine. When it must be kept at temperature, controls the operation, processing of product throughout the system, product quality. Heater would be removed from the machine. Okay, got it. Fecal matter, my favorite. I've been really obvious about chapter changes, or maybe you haven't finished any today. I think each chapter, is when we get that one screen, and it's like a different area. I mean, it doesn't say like chapter 5, chapter 6, chapter 7, or anything like that. It's just, I think on the walkthrough they mention it that way. So I think every area is a chapter. Okay. If I were to guess. Oh shoot! What the heck is that? Wow. We're over halfway through. Is it? Halfway through, what chapter would we be on? Then. I mean, because we've gone through, like, 5, we probably did chapter 5 was probably in that church building looking thing. Chapter 6 was probably that other passageway. And then this would be probably 7. Invisipig, exactly.
Faster, Mandus. Drain the waters. Open the way to the bilge pumps. We are waiting for you.
Really playing sports titles, actually. Just getting Madden so I can get some Microsoft reward points on the Xbox Rewards app. Nice. August 1st, 1899. Several of the older forms have breached their containment area and escaped into the sewers. They remind me of my limitations. This is no Shelm, and I am no Eliyahu. At least, not quite yet. It is the heat generated from keeping the doorway between open that is to blame. We cannot simply pack them about with coolant as we do at the center where the doorway is. The later versions are kept safe by the freezing temperature of those towers. Up here, where the air is hot and fetid, they become overheated, and their duality tears them asunder as the other place flies from their cells in their splinters. They live sporadically, turn from one world to the other and back again in violent, unpredictable bursts. For a few seconds, they are creatures of this world. Then they are torn away and cease to have physical form. This vicious ripping back and forth between worlds has driven them quite insane. I've ordered the affected areas sealed and will not allow my loyal workers to enter. These are damned places now, the abode of failed experiments, ghosts, and fear and spite. Yeah, me too. Most recent sports game I played was Rocket League. Haven't for a while, but I do enjoy them. Though they are all terrible, but the hope I have that they will get better the next year always made me pre-order them, but they never live up to the claim. Not counting WWE 2K19. Blue Swan. 2. Like, though. New NBA 2K commercial makes it look more like a casino game with the sports theme. We gotta like drain this thing. Okay, it makes whatever kind of. Oh shoot. You kind of want that up. Like there's anything we used to play crap like that in casino games. Back where we were. Here. I played 2K. Took a 2-month break from 2K19 and came back and played 4 games and questioning whether or not I should go to the hospital because my blood pressure was so high. Oh wow. Huh. F4 is like the serious gamer here.
But we can save them. We can set them free. We can replace a rotten old world with a clean new one. Mr. Landis, you sound every bit the fanatic.
Well, how can I be otherwise, Professor? How can any man of ethics simply stand by and watch this world drown in its own excrement?
Yeah.
And your engineer, this visionary with whom you embarked upon this course, does he share your views?
Indeed he does. Indeed he does. The poor fellow has seen it all before. Now, this is not the first great civilization he has wept for.
And so you set about things immediately upon your return.
Naturally. These things cannot be left to rot upon the tree. And sponsors were remarkably easy to find. I tell you, Professor, a trail of greed brings rich men to your door like pigs to truffles.
What is this? Like... Oh, that was the stairs that I saw from there. We're okay. Okay. 82. fun. Full price games with money traps like that basketball game focus on making the gameplay more immersive. Okay, cool. We open this one and that.
That's it, Papa. You're so near now.
Another machine like this thing. Give it more power, more power. You know, these like little warp doors almost kind of remind me of Doom. You know, the new one. Where they had, you know, when you were on Mars. They had like the airlocks. This is that music that they're playing for them. They're probably all locked in those things. Yep, you can see him. Making these beasts. We can go that way, but how do they have this open? Almost like that music is like torturing them or something. Maybe it's the light. They release one game for each sport, like $20 to $30 in a roster update packs each year. They add new modes and such to keep it fresh if they want games as a service model. Honestly, I'd pay $15 each year to update the roster until you could have new players like to join the sport, like $1 to $2 each if you don't want the whole kit and caboodle. Yeah, exactly. Well, Cap, you're passing out right now, so I think it's a good time to head out. Have a great night, man. All right there, F4, please do not be a stranger there, buddy. It is so great to see you. I hope to see you back soon, because it has been quite a few months. Going to be like tons of these. Put them in cages. Maybe this is chapter 9. These are kind of a pain to figure out where you are. Yeah, I kind of saw that same thing too, Ragna. Like I said, I was kind of curious. So, I mean, at the rate that we're going, I'm thinking we'll probably finish this up unless we really get stuck. You know, probably, I mean, tomorrow night, if we stream late, but I'm thinking maybe like, probably Saturday maybe. But I think every time that they give us a new kind of screen, then when they have like that little transition thing, I think that's a chapter. I think. Goes down. This goes down. Ow. Who the heck would want to be crawling around in a tube? Oh. Thought it was like switching the screen or something. Oh, shoot. Wow. Okay. Didn't know that. Going lower and lower here. See, this would be a chapter right here. From tide to spine, a skin of a shroud, a stump of the bled, and old Lily is fly blown. Old Lily is dead, and dreams of the jungle will flood through her head and light up her head. This might be a good place to stop. Like right here, right at this chapter thing. Just because if we read like some of these story things, it might interrupt like what exactly we have to do. So I'm probably, and plus we're pretty close to I mean we're a little bit over stream time. So. What I am thinking. So, but let's. Oh man! But anyway, this was really a lot of fun. I feel like we made a lot of good progress. I mean, if that was chapter 5, and we were like now on like chapter 10 and maybe 16, I'll have to take a look at it. This is definitely chapter 9. From Time to Spine made it easy. Oh, okay. All right. So we're starting chapter 9 then, right? Is what you're saying there, Ragnar? I know we got tripped up on a couple of those chapters. So we went from chapter 5 to chapter 9 then. So we made like 4 hours in or 4 chapters in like 6 hours. So that's chapter 9. So we have to 16. So we have 7 more chapters left. So I'm thinking probably that we will be finishing it on Saturday. Probably. Unless we happen to like fly through some of these chapters really quickly and we don't get lost. Because we went from 5, 6, 7, 8. So we did 4 chapters. So yeah, it's going to be either probably tomorrow or maybe Saturday that we'll complete it. If worse comes to worse, then we'll finish it next week. But you know what? One thing I will do is we are going to be going from one game to the next. I mean, if we end up finishing like an hour in the stream, then we're just going to go on to the next game there. And I just need to make sure that I have that game all downloaded and ready to go. So I have some ideas on exactly what we will be playing, but I'm not going to share them. We're going to kind of see and stuff on here and everything else. Let's see how Friday's stream goes. Then we'll probably mention the next game. I'm thinking right there. It is definitely going to be a scary game, and we've got a good list going too. Definitely. So I was going fairly late, right? So it could be. I mean, it could be. I mean, we do have our Nintendo Power Hour. And so we probably get, let's see, 5 to 6, so 6 to 10:30, so we got like 4.5 hours, maybe 5. I mean, if the wife is staying up late and I'm able to stream a little bit later, we might continue to go. So, but I'm thinking that we could have that done. Everything else, but this has definitely been a fun playthrough. This is only our second stream of this game, believe it. It has definitely been fun. I missed the heck out of everybody and stuff yesterday, but I hope everybody enjoyed the rerun. The next rerun will probably be on Sunday, Sunday afternoon. So let's see who we can get and support of tonight. Let's see. And a couple other people and stuff that we haven't went and supported and stuff here in a little while. That. But have a great night and stuff there, Ragna. Super awesome to see you. Super awesome to see you as always. Thank you so much for modding for tonight as well too. So super cool. So anyway, everyone, thank you so much and stuff for tuning in. Our raid target that we are going to go and raid. I think that we've raided this person maybe one other time before, but I haven't seen him stream in a little while here, so I think that this should be super exciting. It's going to be our buddy Smash Foley. You've probably seen him in stream here a couple times and stuff. I think he's just been like working like so much, either that or maybe he's been streaming at kind of off times and everything too. But he said he was like working like some crazy like 10, 12, 16 hour days or something like that and everything else. So but it has been fantastic seeing everybody. Definitely super cool. Thank you so much for making it a fantastic stream and stuff. It was great conversations and everything as well too. So always great seeing everybody. Remember, you guys get 50 grog tokens for raiding alongside us. 50 grog tokens for hosting the stream and 50 grog tokens for raiding alongside us. So definitely always keep that in mind. I mean, that's 100 free grog tokens every stream. So, and those all add up as well, too. I mean, if we're streaming 3 to 4 days a week, I mean, just from that, you can get, 300 to 400 grog tokens just from that. Not including the time that you're hanging out and stuff in the stream. But anyway, guys, thank you so much, everyone, for hanging out on this awesome, fantastic Friday Eve. Not even Thursday, it's Friday Eve. So remember, tomorrow we have our Nintendo Power Hour that we're going to be doing tomorrow. And then we're going to be picking right back up with Amnesia, Machine for Pigs. Hopefully we don't get lost. Hopefully we make some good progress. We might even be able to go late. I don't know. I can't promise anything. Usually we go until about 10:30-ish. If not, I'm guessing, unless we really get hung up somewhere tomorrow, that we should be probably completing this game on Saturday, is my guess. So Sunday there won't be a stream, and then I will have the schedule out and stuff early next week on the days that we'll be streaming. I'm thinking that we're going to be streaming this Monday, probably at our regular time since it's not a holiday. But yeah, we have our gift card giveaway and stuff next stream on Friday. Remember, we'll probably open it up like we usually do, 8 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, close it at 10. One of these gift cards could be yours. So 2,000 grog tokens to enter on in. We got our Nintendo Power Hour. We got our Name the Pirate giveaway. And for the Name the Pirate giveaway, everyone, you might want to really consider entering in on this one, because if you do win, you are going to be like on my introductory screen for like the rest of the month. Because we usually do those giveaways, a Name the Pirate giveaway and stuff on Fridays, and there's not going to be another Friday stream. This is going to be the only one. Plus, you guys are going to be getting double points. Subs are going to be getting quadruple points. So, I mean, why not? Plus, you can rack up all those hours. And then Saturday we'll be streaming during Samuel's nap time. So, hold my spot. I know, right there, MTG. You got to tune in. Come on. I know you can be hanging out with the girlfriend, though. But, it's always so awesome to see you there too, MTG. Definitely. But anyway, guys, thank you so much. Have a fantastic night. I will see you guys tomorrow night, 5 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. We'll be going through an awesome, fantastic Nintendo Power magazine. We'll be doing our Pat Contry reading and stuff for the winner of picking out that NES or Super NES game. So, it's super cool. Say it's a birthday gift. Oh, MTG. Say it's a birthday gift. He wants to be a pirate on the stream for a month for his birthday gift. I don't know. Then we'd almost have to start doing that probably for everybody when it's their birthday. I don't know. Do we give out tokens for somebody's birthday? Maybe that would almost be easier to track. But anyway, guys, thank you so much, everyone and stuff, for tuning in. It has been fantastic. I will see you at our raid target, Smash Foley. And back here tomorrow, 5 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, for our Nintendo Power Hour and more Amnesia, a machine for... So everyone, have a great night. See you soon.